Good afternoon, fellas. Let's go take a walk and let's go look at the cars. So, I'm gonna take something with me. I did pick up some parts. So let me show you what we got. For the 2010, I got the fender liners because some of mine were lost, and I got the one that goes for the front bumper. So we'll see how that goes. Aftermarket front bumper. So it is what it is. Alright, let's go see what we got out there. Yes, y'all have seen videos of the 2010 running with a turbo, running with a supercharger. So it has actually been out there. It's not going to be nowhere near the same right now. Motor is stock replacement. About 130,000 miles from J&J Auto. I picked it up from them. Complete motor. It has motor, transmission, all the wiring harness, everything. I couldn't use the wiring harness because I got a 2010 and it came out of an 09. I didn't think about that. I was kind of happy that it had the wiring harness, but we'll still make it work. Alright, and I kind of parked one of my cars in kind of a little on the tight side. Close this door up. Got the AC blowing in here. Right now, all I need is this. I'll take this piece over there. Alright. I'll flip y'all around, man. Let's check it out. Here's my 2010. I bought this car brand new. So it's been around for a while. I've been tempted on selling it a couple times, but that ain't gonna happen. Motor sitting in, so I can tell you some of the things we're doing. Let's talk about it. Alright, so this was off the Edelbrock supercharger kit. Drops your alternator down, turns it backwards, so it'll sit there. Let's see, where's that? You do got to change the pulley out, so you got to have the pulley for the alternator to get it out a little further, and then gotta get that pulley in there. I can set this thing down and show y'all what this thing looks like. Alright, and drop this bad boy down. And take that one pulley out of the way. Yeah, making me look bad. Alright, so that's kind of where it'll sit. So you take that pulley out and this goes right there. So that's actually in line now. That moves it down. So I had the Roush one, so it stuck it up because I am running the Roush. Got the Roush manifold. We've got GT500 blower sitting over here. I had to get me a new bypass valve. I'm gonna probably use the black one only because it was brand new. Like if you actually, it's just brand new. Like it was probably pulled off the car really early on. Super clean. So this is one I'm gonna use. I picked this one up. I needed things. I'll probably end up selling this one afterwards. Make sure this one works and everything does what it needs to do, and then I might sell this one. Right now they're just pulling too much of they're pulling a premium on them, so people are getting good money out of these. I ain't gonna try to make a killing off of it. I'll make somebody a deal whenever it's time, but it turns good. You can tell that this one had about 30,000 miles on it, and they had the intake, no blow off valve or no catch cans. So I've got these are off of 13 and 14. They bolt right up, so I had to we had to cut that off, the little ears off. I got a cap for that. This one here's got this one had it cut off, and then they had a vacuum hose on there because it was being used on a 13 or a 12. So I guess they just wanted that one. I don't know what they were doing. But I'm gonna probably just reuse this one, put a cap in there, plug it off, plug mine off, and then roll that way. But I'll paint it black to match the supercharger. Stay with the stock pulley, being I don't have a built motor right now. And that's where I say is like with what I paid for this one, I might hold on to it. Just because, I mean, heck, that pulley alone, they're 100. I think they're $100. So I got a pulley on the supercharger. So whenever I do decide to go ahead and get off my butt and spend the money and go ahead and finish this one up, that's it's rebuilt. So that's my short block. I've got so we modified. We were set up on. We moved it over, and I ended up going with the MagnaFlow catback from a GT500. So that's what's in here. I got to talk to my tuner about, because I got GT500 fuel pumps, and I got the Kenny Bell booster pump for the GT500s. I'm gonna have to talk to them and see if they want me to run that or not, because we're not. I was running the 2.3 at the previous 626 horsepower with the 2.3, so that was 15 pounds of boost. So they might tell me to disconnect that on the 1.9. We'll see, and we'll go from there. Let's check it out, man. This is some of the other stuff that I've been working on. This car come with gray interior. The seats have been in this car for a long time. I picked these up, shoot, man, like 4 years ago, because the door panels were looking kind of rough, and then it's been sitting, so it ain't got touched. I actually found a video where I pulled the motor out of this car 3 years ago today. So that's how long this car's been sitting in the shop, just chilling. I didn't even know I had to shop this long. So that's where we're at on this. I got the shifter, and if you know this, I don't know for sure. I ordered this and got it in. I would have thought it came, like, this is a factory shift stick. I would have thought this would have came for it, but if you actually look, there's no threads. Like, it just, I don't know. I ordered the suede one, and the only reason I did that was because I got the GT500 steering wheel, so I got the suede on there. So I stuck with it. Alcantara, I mean. This is all hydro dipped. Like I said, this car's been around for a while. And let's see. We've got K-member on it. Got the GT500 Rimbos on it. They got a little scratched up. I did some of that. The guy got me on a little bit of it because it came in damaged. He was going to send me some money back. Never did, so whatever. Karma's a bitch. It is what it is. K-member on the car. So this car's had a lot of people do some ripping off people. But their day will come. I mean, things will happen. Things happen. I'll deal with it. So I still love the car. It's been around too long to let it go. The built motor was no issue. And it was an MMR. People don't like MMR, but I didn't have an issue with their motor. Motor was good. 5,000 miles on the supercharger. I was breaking belts. Had some issues there with running that 2.3. 8 rib setup on this car was a little bit of a pain in the butt compared to the 2005 to 9, and it was only because of the pulley on the AC compressor. So you can 05 to 09, you get all of them, no issue. The 10s were, the AC compressor was the problem, and we were trying to get it. They ended up putting a different compressor on it. AC wasn't working, and I said, hell with that shit. I put it all back, trying to find a pulley then, and didn't have it, and I kept having belt problems, and I finally ran into the wrong person in life. We threw the turbo on there, taught me into taking my brand new T56 out that I had a bunch of money into with the McLeod clutch and all that. Taught me out of that and said, man, I'm gonna put you a nice, really, really nice turbo 400 in there. I got a shit turbo 400, wasn't built to hold the power, wasn't built for RPM. And I can tell you like this, I spent $7,000 probably on that GT or the T56 setup for everything. It was almost $7 grand. I got probably a $1,500 transmission put back in its place at the most. I even sold it for like $1,000 just to get it going to a guy. I let him have it super cheap. And here, this is some of the other stuff that's come out of it. That turbo kit, that turbo is actually an expensive turbo. I did get good on that, so unbelievable there. That's a CTX 43. It's like a 96 trim out. I mean, it still spins. I mean, it is water cooled, so it is oilless. It's got the grease fittings. You got to have that high dollar grease. It probably needs to be sent back to comp or somebody that knows how to work on them and just check it all out, make sure everything's good before. But if you see this video and you're interested in it, $1,000, I'll throw this in there. Y'all pay shipping. I got that. That's a Jadar blowout valve. It was a universal intercooler, but I think it's actually set up for a vet, but they had to change one of the ends. And got the tile wastegate. $1,000, I'll take all of them. I'll send them to somebody, just pay shipping on top of it. It is what it is. We're gonna keep this 3-valve. I'll probably get this running and probably sell the 2019 that's in other videos. Not gonna let these go. I'm gonna probably go ahead and hold on to those. I like them. They actually look good on this car. We'll have a S197 PP2. The only thing missing is nothing really. I mean, honestly, you get badass wheels on them. People don't like them. Some people say, "Oh, it's stock. It's stock." Man, that's the best looking wheel Ford's ever made, in my opinion, for the Mustang. Like, I've had them on that car and they look really, really good. Right now, I'm sitting on SVE, which look good. They look good on both of them too. But the bronze don't look as good on the silver car, but the bronze looks good on the blue. That's why I swapped them around and said, you know what, I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. So I like the way that looks with those. I even had them on the front. They stick out a little bit, but heck, they even stick out a little bit on the blue car, so it's just the opposite. If you enjoy this video, want some more info, hit me up, man. Let's talk about it. If you got any... Oh, I did do the... ordered the McLeod clutch cable or clutch hose with the bleeder. So I got it full right now. I'm letting it just sit. I haven't got my fat hand in there to try to get the damn bleeder to open up. So that's it. So we need to do that. But I'm ready, man. I'm like pumped up. I've already talked to, I got a local shop. I'm probably gonna give them a shot on tuning it. Only because it's local. All I gotta do is throw the car on the trailer, drive it over there, drop it off, leave it there for about a week, and they can throw it on the dyno and see how they go. If they do good, man, I'm about to say they do not do remote tuning. So if they do a good job and somebody's in the area where I'm at, I'll set y'all up. I'll let you know. I'll let you know drivability. I'll let you know how it pulls, how it runs, what dyno numbers were, what the dyno is. So those are all things that will happen. This is running on BB kit headers. It will have the 1.9. It will have the stock pulley. The ID1000's the GT500 fuel system. No return style. It's just going to be what it is. So as soon as I do all my dyno work and tuning, I'll let you know the drivability. I'll let you know how it feels. I'm in Texas, so in the Houston area, and I'll let you know who tuned it. And we'll go from there, man. Thanks for watching. 3-Valve Nation.